Hello, my name is John Richard Summers III, and welcome to my market analysis on the Mirage Hotel. The Mirage was founded and opened on November 22nd, 1989 by developer Stephen A. Wynn and currently owned and operated by MGM Resorts International. The Mirage is a Polynesian-themed casino resort with 3,044 rooms, including 281 suites, 121 staywell rooms. The staywell collection features more than a dozen health and wellness amenities. Lifescapes International founder Don Brinkerhoff was behind the creation of the Mirage iconic fire-spewing volcano, which in 1989 was arguably the most elaborate hotel project in the world. When checking in the front desk at the Mirage, you face a 53-foot by 8-foot, 20,000-gallon saltwater display replicating the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. The aquarium is one of the most elaborate and technically advanced in the world, featuring 1,000 aquatic life forms. The Mirage 12-month ended net revenues for 2019 were $615,171, which is a 2% increase from 2018. The average daily rate, or ADR, is $177, which is up 3%. The revenue per available room is $167, which is up 3.5% from 2018. Occupancy levels in 2019 were 94.3% and is currently reported with COVID-19, the occupancy levels are near 43%. The mission statement of the Mirage falls under the umbrella of MGM Resorts International, and it reads, MGM Resorts International is the leader in entertainment and hospitality, a diverse collection of extraordinary people, distinctive brands, and best-in-class destinations. Working together, we create partnerships and experience that engage, entertain, and inspire. In short term, the Mirage, like all the Las Vegas Strip hotels, have fallen to forced government closures due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Since reopening on August 22nd, with restrictions to adhere to by the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the short-term strategy has been keeping guests safe and comfortable while visiting the hotel. The Mirage has implemented technology like mobile check-in, digital menus, keyless rooms, and extra sanitation to battle the spread of COVID-19 on high contact areas. During this time, there has been much less travel to Las Vegas, and much of this has to do with income and wealth loss. Consumer spending dropped by 31% points, with the largest drop in travel. The Mirage, like other casinos, are trimming their staff to weather the storm. Another focus, pending government regulations, is working with Circus du Soleil to bring back the Beatles' Love Show at the Mirage, a top-selling musical experience in Las Vegas. In long term, there has been little news of the Mirage's long-term strategy, but like all the hotels under MGM Resorts International's umbrella, the Mirage is in survival mode. Although the Mirage, as part of MGM Resorts International long-term strategy, announced a program in 2019 known as MGM 2020. This is a company-wide business optimization initiative aimed to leverage a more centralized organization to maximize profitability and through key investments in technology lay the groundwork for a company's digital transformation to drive revenue growth. MGM 2020 created additional efficiencies and realized $200 million, half of which was driven by labor savings. To start the environmental analysis, we're going to look at COVID-19. The current pandemic has devastated the hotel industry and temporarily closed all commercial and tribal casinos in the U.S. The impact on the travel industry is 9 times worse than 9/11, and the 2020 projected hotel occupancy rate is the worst year on record, forecasted worse than the 1933 Great Depression. The Mirage was one of the last casinos to reopen on the Las Vegas Strip, and with a spike in cases, currently it's looking at the possibility of closing down again. The unemployment rate in April increased by 10.3 percentage points to 14.7% and is the highest rate and the largest over-the-month increase in history. The number of unemployed persons rose to 23.1 million in April, which reflects the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and the efforts to contain it. Employment in leisure and hospitality industry is down by 3.5 million since February. More specifically to MGM Resorts, during the last earnings call, CEO Bill Hornbuckle said the company has furloughed nearly 63,000 workers, many of them Mirage employees. Next is I Can't Breathe. George Floyd was an African-American man killed during an arrest in Minneapolis. A Caucasian police officer knelt on Floyd's neck for a period long enough to kill him. This started the I Can't Breathe movement and sparked Black Lives Matter. Following Floyd's death, police brutality protests towards the African-American race quickly spread across major cities in the United States. Paying attention to employees' emotions during this time is crucial. This affects the tourism industry because people are less likely to travel during civil unrest. Next is technology. A study predicts that by 2030, robots will make up 25% of the workforce in hospitality industry. Technology will replace many routine jobs like those found in food and beverage, check-in, check-out, valet, and concierge. There are many advantages to new technology, and the hotels that fall behind will suffer. And lastly are the Las Vegas Raiders. A study forecasts the new stadium will generate $620 million in annual economic impact and bring 450,000 visitors who otherwise would not have come to Las Vegas, increasing hotel room nights booked by 708,400. Allegiant Stadium could not open this year due to COVID-19 restrictions, so these numbers can still be a valuable projection for the 2021 football season. The casino industry on the Las Vegas Strip has been a leader in gaming, entertainment, business, conventions, and meetings. Second behind New York City, Las Vegas had 42.5 million visitors to Las Vegas in 2019. In the same year, the Nevada Gaming Control Board reported statewide revenue numbers to be 11,675,000. With numbers like this, there is of course growing competition for market share. Caesars Palace is a luxury resort hotel and casino situated on the west side of the Las Vegas Strip between the Bellagio and the Mirage. It is one of Las Vegas's largest, best-known landmarks with its Roman Empire theme. Caesars Palace has a total of 124,200 square feet of casino space and 300,000 square feet of convention space. In comparison, that's 24,200 square feet more in casino space and 130,000 more square feet of convention and meeting space than the Mirage. Caesars Palace has 3,970 rooms, which is 926 more rooms than the Mirage. The overall strategy of Caesars is similar to the Mirage, going after the mid to high range customer and offer nearly the same attractions. There are two attractions that are superior at Caesars Palace, and that is Omnia Nightclub and the Forum Shops. Omnia Nightclub in 2019 ranked in the top 5 nightclubs in the world and the best in Las Vegas, headlining the top DJs in the world. The venue has a 4,000 person capacity that's nearly filled every weekend, with patrons funneling into the casino floor afterwards. The Mirage had no chance in competing with their small nightlife venue, One Oak. One Oak struggled to fill a 1,500 person capacity venue and recently closed down the doors permanently. The Forum Shops at Caesars is also a superior attraction compared to the small retail space at the Mirage. It seems to be where lucky gamblers go to spend their winnings or simply before a night out. With sales per square foot of $1,400, Forum Shops may be the most profitable shopping center in the United States. Although both Mirage and Caesars Palace have popular shows, the Coliseum seating capacity at Caesars sits 4,100 people, more than both Mirage theaters put together. Treasure Island Hotel and Casino is located on the west side of the Las Vegas Strip next to the Mirage and connected by tram. Treasure Island has 2,884 rooms and 220 suites and 95,000 square feet of gaming space. That's nearly exact the same as Mirage. Treasure Island also offers the show Mystere, a Cirque du Soleil show that also produces Beatles Love at the Mirage. Other attractions at Treasure Island are Gilly's Saloon and Marvel's Adventures Museum. Gilly's Saloon is a 10,000 square foot club with a total capacity of 600 people, targeting the crowd of the country cowboys. Matt Schulman, the vice president at the Mirage for casino marketing, said that the Mirage has met with the country band Florida Georgia Line for a country bar and other nightlife operations for the space where one had previously operated. So these two bars, Gillies and this new country bar at the Mirage, could compete. Treasure Island opened as a family fun hotel with the free Sirens of Treasure Island Pirate Battle show, but since has canceled the show, but continues to go the route of family fun with the Marvel Avengers Museum. With an ADR below the Las Vegas average of $143, Treasure Island targets market share in the mid to low level of Las Vegas customers by pricing their products slightly lower than the average. Both Caesars and Treasure Island addressed the COVID-19 pandemic with guidance from government policies and guidance also from the Center of Disease Control and the Nevada Gaming Control Board. Each are ensuring that guests are safe when they return to Las Vegas by using face coverings, social distancing, temperature screenings, and higher sanitation practices. Additionally, further competitor analysis should be conducted with the sales professionals at the Mirage, including casino hosts, VIP hosts, and concierge employees. Since these employees work firsthand with customers daily, they are knowledgeable about why guests choose attractions in the hotel compared to the competitors. The Mirage is a long-standing hotel that at one point in its early years was a landmark hotel that changed the way people thought about Las Vegas, attracting the highest of VIPs. Since then, 31 years later, many bigger and newer hotels have been built, causing the Mirage to lose some of its previous high-class customers. Today, the Mirage still offers many attractions that have substantial market positioning. First is the demographic market. Casinos are known to serve the older generation as their target market. However, the resort-style attractions of the Mirage appeal to younger generations as well. According to a 2019 study, the largest age group that visited Las Vegas was between the ages of 30 and 39 years old. The entertainment segment attracts younger generations with gourmet restaurants, trendy day clubs and nightclubs, shows, and the famous Secret Garden and Dolphin Habitat. The Mirage appeals to both older and younger customers. Gambling, turns out, is not the only growth business in Las Vegas, and the younger market is looking more to party than sit at a gaming table. They are also willing to spend big on a good party. Although gambling remains an important part of the casino industry, day clubs and nightclubs are surprisingly important revenue sources for resorts' growing competition for market share. Like mentioned, the Mirage has famous Secret Garden and Dolphin Habitat, which draws in many families with young children. With Las Vegas lacking an official zoo, the Mirage can take advantage of this market. Next is the visitor segment. The Mirage, being under the umbrella of MGM Resorts International, allows for the hotel to reach customers wherever there's a sister property. The MGM Resorts portfolio encompasses 29 unique hotels and destinations gaming offerings in the United States and Macau. A 2019 study on Las Vegas visitors' origin shows that 18% of visitors come from Southern California, 68% come from other parts of the United States, and 14% come from internationally. Conventions in Las Vegas continue to grow. In 2019, a total of 42.5 million people attended a convention, which is up 1% from 2018. The Las Vegas Visitor Profile Study reported that 9% of visitors in 2019 were convention visitors, 17% were casino guests, 62% were general tourists, and 13% bought a package that included hotels. And lastly, the Mirage supports and hosts the National Finals Rodeo each year in December. In 2019, the total attendance reached 186,100, surpassing the previous record attendance of 160,000 that was set in 2007. The Mirage ropes in the rodeo professionals and supporters with 10 days of live music, rodeo viewing parties, and drink specials. Last year, the live performances consisted of country's biggest names, including Chris Lane and Mitchell Tenpenny. This is one of Mirage's largest events each year as the hotel transforms into a country rodeo resort. Since the Mirage is encompassed by MGM Resorts International, it naturally gets a boost from the overall company marketing strategy. When MLife customers log into their account to book a hotel, the Mirage is listed there with affordable rates among other hotel options. When delivering the Mirage specific marketing mix, we look at the amenities that are within the resort's control, such as the 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. The Mirage Hotel and Casino is a hospitality property that offers many products. The 4-star resort offers hotel, entertainment, restaurants, nightlife, day life, casino games, convention space, weddings, and other amenities. With the Mirage having access to the MGM Resorts global brand database, without a doubt gives the hotel an advantage over competitors. On the Las Vegas Strip alone, Mirage has the ability to market through 13 sister properties, reaching a much broader customer base. As mentioned, without Las Vegas having an official zoo, the resort can attract the families that visit with kids to see the massive fish tank in the lobby and the secret garden and dolphin habitat. The Mirage also offers some of the only VIP villa suites that offer a private lawn, lush garden, putting green, swimming pool, and jacuzzi. In 2019, during the Aerosmith concert series at Park MGM, the lead singer Steven Tyler was spotted many times at the Mirage because he stayed at these villas with private lawn and pool. I personally got to handle many of his requests while employed there. Another strength that the resort has is Bear Pool, a 21 and older day club that offers European sunbathing. Bear Pool is one of 2 day clubs on the Las Vegas Strip that offer European sunbathing. Lastly, like mentioned before, the Mirage offers a top-selling Cirque show, Beatles Love. As far as some of the weaknesses, the resort is going through a transition as empty venues, with shows like Terry Fator leaving and the closing of One Oak nightclub leaves venues open and not producing revenue. Although this is a weakness currently, filling these venues with new shows or concepts can turn into a strength in 2021 and later. Additionally, with current government regulations, the convention business that the Mirage relies on is predicted to have a slow recovery. Matt Maddox, the CEO of Wynn Resorts, recently mentioned that he expects the convention business will likely take 2 years to fully recover. And then there's BetMGM, a joint venture between MGM Resorts International and GVC Holdings to create a market-leading sports betting and gaming platform. It offers sports betting and online gaming. The company has exclusive access to MGM's U.S. land-based and online sports betting, major tournament poker, and online gaming businesses. The sportsbook inside of the Mirage has been renamed as BetMGM Sportsbook. Celebrity Jamie Foxx stars in the new BetMGM's brand campaign. And now price. The Mirage, as mentioned above, has a pricing strategy that attracts the middle to mid-high class customer. This aligns with a 2019 study that shows that the average room rate spent by visitors was $114, only $63 below the mentioned average Mirage rate of $177. The venues in the hotel follow suit with the middle to high class pricing, allowing the Mirage customer to feel that the prices are affordable. The hotel's pricing fluctuates throughout the year based on demand, and you will often see discounts offered for slower weeks or months. Currently, due to low travel with the spread of COVID-19, the hotel is offering free room upgrades with a $100 food and beverage credit. Next is place. The Mirage has both direct and indirect channels for booking. Evidence shows that the efforts by hospitality marketing are paying off, earning direct bookings from customers. MLife makes it easy for customers to log in and book direct with the Mirage. On the other side, the Mirage also has an affiliate program where third-party online travel agents can make bookings to earn commissions. There was no information on which the Mirage relied more on, but studies show that 33% of visitors book their accommodations through third-party websites. Lastly is promotion. With a global advertising expense of $256 million, MGM Resorts have many avenues they advertise their properties. These consist of a combination of television commercials, online videos, billboards, magazines, and social media. In late 2017, MGM Resorts launched its first corporate brand campaign, Welcome to the Show, shifting from hospitality and gaming company to a global entertainment brand. In this campaign, Mirage's iconic volcano was often a focal point. The Mirage also has a separate online social media outlets, in addition to the many properties within. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation. The Mirage, although an older casino, still offers many attractions to wow customers. With the proper adjustments, the Mirage can continue to be a leader on the Las Vegas Strip. Please take a look at my itemized SWOT analysis and positioning map at the end of this presentation.